Well, the thing that they both shared was that they were about inequality, and so looking at the issues that were relevant to the Routes to Opportunity report about access to non-university routes allowed me to think about the bigger context. So while my own doctoral research is about coastal area of deprivation, it's looking at schools, it's looking at leaders and the way policy is enacted, I was able to see from this report some of the ways that even if schooling doesn't work for pupils in the coastal area of deprivation, what's that going to mean further down the line? So it had actually quite big ramifications for understanding the context more deeply, I think, and to also be aware of the value of impact. And I think I'm at the closing stages of my doctoral research. I've finished now and I've just got my viva to go, and it's been really important to think about actually what you do with it, because the Routes to Opportunity report has enabled through Grand Challenges the opportunity to really kind of disseminate that in really quite a big way, bigger than so far I've done with my doctoral research. So it's allowed me to think about what I might do in that sort of sense. At the end of the launch, Vince Cable said, he was really interested to take that further, and so it's not always easy to do that. We're trying to arrange the capacity to meet to be able to look at that. He said it's something that he really is interested in, and particularly things like the individual learning accounts. There are also other people there on that day, and so it's been really useful to meet with quite a few people at the end of that session and then to be able to follow up. And so I've now connected quite widely with people in all sorts of areas, so skills areas, Association of Colleges, FE colleges where they're looking at skill shortages and how to sort of attract young people, including adults. And so that's been really, really valuable actually. So it's to kind of watch this space because I think it's ongoing and it's developing, and yes, I'm grateful for having that opportunity. What was really good is on that launch date, it was an opportunity to just gauge actually how relevant the research was. So at the end of the session, a lot of people came up to me, they spoke to me about their role in the issue and the ways in which their particular job role may actually sort of interact with what I had done through the Grand Challenges report. So that was really useful, and I've been able to develop those links, and I've been connecting with people so that I'm able to follow this project up in kind of with connections that are actually really valuable and really useful. The other side of it is that Sir Vince Cable was really interested in it. He said it's something that was important to him, and so he wanted to be able to meet up. That's not always that easy because he's very busy, but I am in contact with his office and we're trying to sort out the capacity to be able to meet. So I think it is one of those things, it's going to take time. It was December 2017 that the report was completed, and so a few months on there's already some activity. I've been in contact and met with people from the Association of Colleges looking at this and how they can help take it forward, and so I'm certainly aware that it seems relevant, it seems of use, so I'm really grateful that the project was initiated from UCL Grand Challenges for Justice and Equality.